we're going to start in the middle and notice the very loose kinds of shapes that I'm going for. And then when we get to the edges, it's just kind of overlapped petals like that. So how do we start? I'm going to draw in a dark color so that you can see it very well. And I'm going to start with just kind of a wiggly line and maybe some very loose kinds of circular shapes. The petals kind of have that shape. So it's a little bit mandala-like. I'm holding my pen very loosely so that I get, lines. Some lines are slightly darker and some are lighter. I'm going kind of in these circles. I'm almost doing like loop-de-loops around here as I'm building it up. A little bit of overlapping is not going to hurt at all. And I'm keeping that, it's very mandala-like, but not quite as structured as what we think of as a mandala. And I'm gonna circle back the other way for a little bit. I'm keeping this rounded shape to get these layers of petals. So as I keep adding, it just builds and builds and builds. Again, holding the pen very loosely. I can kind of add, a few more wiggles. As I get to the outside, I can do maybe fewer circular shapes and more kind of petals with a roughly edge shape. Not like the carnation that's very zigzag, but just kind of wavy. And if I left too big of a space like that, I can come back in and overlap or underlap, just fill in that area that's not so good. This looks like it should be a little bit smaller, so I'm just going to jump to the middle. You want to keep the overall shape in mind. And here's my chrysanthemum. It's just about there. I can go as big or as small as I want. So I'm just checking for the overall shape and then adding little bits as needed. And that could be it. The shape of the leaf is also kind of jagged, and so you just kind of very loosely draw out these leaf shapes. Keeping my pen very loose, so you just get these light jaggedy lines which will make the petals just look, more natural. The petals, the leaf shape is kind of spindly like this. Then you can go back and put like a little extra line on the end if that helps. Thicken up anything you need, emphasize the point, and you can go ahead and add more petals. After this, you can add color.